One fruit powerful natural kill diabetes from ancient Indian. A powerful natural alternative to metformin or lipitor when treating diabetes. Cluster fig trees are commonly known and used in India, Bangladesh, Australia, Taiwan, Hainan and many parts of Asia. Here's a few common names: United States cluster fig tree, India gular tree, South India thai tree. In Sanskrit Udambara. This is not a well-known plant in the United States, and extracts and other products are not easily accessible. There are a few alternatives if you're interested, they are listed at the end of this page. Botanic name: Ficus racemosa or Ficus glomerata, belonging to the Miraceae family. A medium-sized tree, producing round fruits resembling an oval-shaped fig. The figs have a red-brown color and grow out of the tree trunk. The fruits are a favorite staple of the common Indian macaque. This tree is sacred in India. In one study using oral administration of cluster fig tree extract, 400 mg/kg showed a significant decrease in glucose levels at the end of 21 days. The use of alcohol bark extract of Ficus racemosa significantly reduced the blood sugar level, 80%, and restored the status of lipids and lipoproteins, 60–70%, to near normal range. Number 2. Cholesterol lowering. Both stem bark and fruit has anti-cholesterol properties. One study evaluating the anti-diabetic and anti-cholesterol properties of cluster fig had promising results. It concluded that after 45 days of administration of alcohol extract from the bark, laboratory mice were noted to have marked decrease in cholesterol levels. Number 3. Antibacterial and antifungal. Cluster fig has been used externally to treat skin diseases for thousands of years when chemical-based medications were not available. The bark extract of cluster fig tree contains the largest amount of antibacterial properties. Several studies found the bark extract to fight gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria. Also, the high concentration of antioxidants function as a protection from infections. Number 4. Wound healing. Wound healing starts from the moment of injury and can continue for varying periods of time depending on the extent and wound size. Healing process can be categorized into 3 stages: 1. Inflammatory phase, 2. Proliferative phase, and finally the 3. Remodeling phase, which ultimately determines the strength and appearance of the healed tissue. In the results of the present study, complete wound healing activity was found to be maximum 84.36% on day 17 when treated with mupirocin 5% ointment. Similarly, complete wound healing activity was found 81.30% on day 18 by applying ethanolic extract of Ficus racemosa as compared to the control group not using any agent, 62.22% on day 24. Number 5. Antidiarrheal. Ficus racemosa or cluster fig tree extract have been for many years the best remedy to treat diarrhea or dysentery. The decoction of bark skin is extremely useful in diarrhea, dysentery and ulcerative colitis. Ethanol extract of stem bark has shown significant inhibitory activity against castor oil-induced diarrhea and PEG2-induced enteropooling in rats, and also showed a significant reduction in gastrointestinal motility in charcoal meal test in rats, which proves its efficacy as antidiarrheal. See study. Number 6. Anti-inflammatory analgesic. Cluster fig tree possesses powerful anti-inflammatory properties. The bark extracts can be used externally to treat skin inflammatory problems. The presence of biologically active principles such as flavonoids, tannins, phenolic compounds and phytosterols in the same plant from phytochemical investigation suggests that one of above constituent, or in combination together, is responsible for producing the analgesic and anti-inflammatory effects. See study. Number 7. Liver protection. Methanol extract of Ficus racemosa stem bark were studied using the model of hepatotoxicity induced by carbon tetrachloride, CCl4, in rats. CCl4 administration induced a significant increase in total bilirubin associated with a marked elevation in the activities of aspartate aminotransferase, AST, alanine aminotransferase, ALT, and alkaline phosphatase, ALP, as compared to control rats. Pre-treatment with methanol extract resulted in significant decreases in the activities of AST, ALT and ALP compared to CCl4 treated rats. The results indicate. Number 8. Anti-ulcer. An anti-ulcer study was done using 100, 200 and 400 mg/kg of ethanolic extract of Ficus racemosa lin. The extract was applied to different gastric ulcer models like pylorus ligation, aspirin and ethanol-induced gastric ulcer. The ethanolic extract was administered orally to various groups. Ulcers were scored and analyzed as described earlier. The result indicated a dose-dependent anti-ulcerogenic activity in ethanolic extract of Ficus racemosa lin. Tables 1, 2, and 3. The optimal effect was observed at the dose of 400 mg/kg body weight. Number 9. Anti-fever. Analgesic and antipyretic properties. The bark extract has both fever-reducing and pain-relieving property. A cup of the water decoction of the cluster fig bark will greatly relieve pain and inflammation. They also relieve one of burning sensation. Number 10. Renal anticarcinogenic. Ficus racemosa extract at a dose of 200 and 400 mg/kg. When given orally, a significant decrease in lipid peroxidation, xanthine oxidase, Y-glutamyl transpeptidase and hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, generation with reduction in renal glutathione content and antioxidant enzymes generated by potassium bromate, KBRO3, a potent nephrotoxic agent that induces renal carcinogenesis in rats. There was significant recovery of renal glutathione content and antioxidant enzymes. There was also reversal in the enhancement of renal ornithine decarboxylase activity, DNA synthesis, blood urea nitrogen and serum creatine-E26. This result suggests that Ficus racemosa extract is a potent chemopreventive agent and suppresses KBRO3-mediated nephrotoxicity in rats. Of ancient healing plant. This plant has several therapeutic uses in the traditional system. All parts of the plant are involved in medicinal cure. Leaves tend to cure bilious infections. Fruits are known to counter constipation and diarrhea. Bark of the plant cures dysentery, spongy gums, ulcers, diabetes, asthma, leukorrhea and urinary problems. With its traditional uses, Udambara has many biological properties like antitussive, chemopreventive, hepatoprotective, anti-inflammatory, antidiuretic and antipyretic. Parts of the plant contain several phytochemicals which are responsible for fighting disease. Roots of the plant contain euphorbiol and its hexacosinoate, tineotoxin, cyclortenol, and taraxarin. Bark consists of elements like taraxarin, leucanthocyanins such as leucocyanidin 3-O-B-glucopyranoside and leucopolyaragonidin 3-O-A-L-ramnopyranoside, euphorbiol and its hexacosinate, B-sitosterol, ingenol, stigmasterol, lupiol, unidentified long-chain ketin and cerobevinate. Many modern diseases such as diabetes, obesity and fatty liver are suspected to be caused by a shift in balance between pro-oxidant and antioxidants in the body. 1. Reactive oxygen species, ROS, commonly known as antioxidants, are well documented as being the cause of many toxicities in the body. Therefore, development of selective free radical scavengers which could protect normal cells during radiotherapy is an important strategy in radioprotector drug development. Several members of the gen nutritional value of cluster fig fruit